Good morning dear students. Welcome to today's class. Continuing with the same chapter number 9, the perfect tense. So in the past perfect continuous tense. So the previous class we learned about the present perfect past perfect tense. Now we are learning the past perfect continuous tense. So what is the definition of the past perfect continuous tense? So the past perfect continuous tense denotes the length of any past action. Okay, it denotes, that means shows the length of any past action. Continue till the time of reference. Okay, till the time of reference in the past, the tense tells us about the continuity of a longer action among the two acts in the past. So here it is an example of the two actions, event number 1 and event number 2, which took place in the past. Okay, so by the time I reached the hall, the movie had been running for an hour. So before I reached, where the person has reached? The person has reached to the cinema hall. Where the person has reached? The person has reached to the cinema hall. When he reached, the movie had been running for an hour. So before he reached there, the movie had started or aired. So event 2. This is the event number 1. This is the event number 1. Because by the time he reached, the movie was already running 1 hour. That means, for the example, if we take the movie started at 12 o'clock, the person has reached at the 1 o'clock after a 1 hour. So this is the event number 1. The movie started early, but the person reached late. So it is showing the timeline continued till the time of reference in the past. Okay, the tense tells us about the continuity of longer action among the two acts. So these are the two acts. The act started in the past when the person reached, it was running when the person reached. Okay, the act of reaching the cinema hall by someone a particular point of time in the past. The act of starting of a film an hour before the person reached the hall, and the continuation of the film shows till the time a person reached the hall. That's what I told you. Second example. The past perfect continuous tense here is used to particularly denote the continuation of event 1. Yes. And that is the film show period of event 2 in the past year. So again timeline, the second example is here. Ansar Ali had been playing for this club for 9 years. So 9 years before, the Ansar Ali started playing the, what he started playing? He started playing in this club. When? Before the 9 years. So sentence refer to the length of Ansar Ali's involvement with a particular club in the past. So it is a long duration of the time. Okay? The continued action of the long duration of the time. This also tells you that Ansar Ali is no longer playing there, or that the career of Ansar Ali has recently ended. So this sentence, Ansar Ali had been playing for this club for 9 years. So we can understand through this sentence that Ansar Ali has stopped playing, or he has just ended his life here. That is what the meaning. Next is the structure of the sentence: affirmative, negative, interrogative sentence, yes and no, WH, and interrogative WH and negative sentence. You have to go through this table very carefully. Okay. You have to go through this table very carefully, read it properly from the textbook, this sentence. So, here the exercise is given on the page number 85. So, dear students, in the different boxes, they have given the A, B, C, D, E and F. Okay, columns are given. So, from the taking the columns, you have to form the sentence according to the structure given on the previous page. And this is your homework. Let me know also whether I have taught you, you have understood or well. Now let us go to the next point, that is using since, for and used to. So here the sentence is, I have been walking since 5 this morning. Okay, using the word since, for and used to. I have been walking since 5 this morning. So 5 p.m. they have been. So action started past, started walking. Okay, 5 p.m. they started walking, and at the present moment 7 a.m. still the action is continuing. Okay, the word since is used to denote. Now the word since is used to denote the point of beginning of an action. So the point of beginning of action is at 5 p.m. An action that is continuing at the time of speaking, that is means the present. Okay, at the time of speaking the action is continued. That means action started in the past and still it is continuing at the present moment till the 7 a.m. So the point of beginning of an action that is continuing of the time of speaking. Okay, I started. I have been walking so since 5 p.m. this morning till 7 o'clock I am walking. Second point, a particular moment when the action was initiated. At the particular moment. With the particular moment at 5 p.m. the action was begin and was initiated. The next, they have been walking. Another point here we are taking. They have been walking. So for 2 hours. So now here the word for. For how many hours? At the present 7 a.m. They started at 5 a.m. past tense. For 2 hours. So 5 to 7, 2 hours they were walking. So the word for is used to denote the duration of an action being referred to. So what is the duration of action? 2 hours. Okay, from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. That is the duration of an action. Second point is the span of time during which it is took place. What is the span of time? 5 a.m. it took place. Third point is we use expression used to denote a past habitual action that is not done anymore. Used to is used for the past habitual action which is not in use. That means if we take an example here, I used to play hockey in school. So a past habitual action that the person was in the school, that time the person was playing the hockey. Okay, now let us go through the exercise to understand more about since, for and used to. Now let's go through the exercise. Fill in the blanks with the since, for and used to. Just now we learned the since, for and used to. The 3 types where we are using since, for and used to in the continuous tense. So I haven't eaten any pizza. That's the last 1 month. So since the last 1 month. Okay. What we have to use here? Longer duration of the time. So we will be using here since. So I haven't eaten any pizza since the last 1 month. Second sentence is Dia has been going for the swimming classes this Saturday. So what we will be using here? Again we will be using here since. We will be using here since. So Dia has been going for the swimming classes in this Saturday. My classes dash make a lot of noise, but now we are much quieter. Used to. Okay. Here we will be using used to make a lot of noise, but now we are much quieter. So class used to make a more noise, but now they are much quieter. Okay. Next, Ali has been performing very well since last January. Okay. Since last January. 5 years back, Raja used to be my neighbor. 5 years back, the Raja used to be his neighbor. Okay? Now, the students for our school have gone for a vacation for a month. Okay? For a month they have gone for a vacation. She has been, number 7, she has been working as a photographer dash more than 15 years. Okay? For more than 15 years. Okay? She has been working as a photographer for more than 15 years. Number 8 is, Dad drink a lot of tea before. I used to. Okay? I used to drink a lot of tea before. Seema has been studying in that school dash April. Since. Okay? Here we will be using since. I will be visiting the US for how many weeks? For 3 weeks. The person is visiting the US for 3 weeks. The person is going to visit the 3 weeks. Okay. Next is, I have been studying. I was 3 years old. Okay. I have been studying since. Okay. Since I was 3 years old. And the last one, Rohan studying in the same school as me, but his family moved to a new city. So Rehan used to study. Okay. Rehan used to study in the same school, but as his family has moved further, he has gone here. So dear students, these exercise and the last previous exercise, as I told you, that you have to, your homework, you have to do it in your rough notebook, but this exercise you have to complete it in your grammar notebook and textbook. Have a good day and thank you to all.